Whether you are looking to limit your sugar intake or trying to figure out exactly how to quit sugar, there are a lot of options out there. Foods that stop cravings can help you kick a nasty habit or even save you from potential sugar addiction in some cases. The sugar side effects can be harmful to your body as well as your mind, so you'll want to try and push away this potentially harmful substance as much as possible, at least until you have the situation more under control. Today, you'll be able to stop sugar cravings with these 14 foods. Number 1. Fruit. Limiting your intake can be just as effective as going cold turkey, and far easier too. Most people will go for things like chocolate or processed sugary snacks or the like. But by reaching for fruit, you can satisfy your craving without needing to bring in extra calories and a lot of processed sugars. Fruits like mango and grapes are very sweet and will help you overcome that craving for sugar while also bringing in a ton of really healthy nutrients. Number 2. Dark chocolate. Recent studies have shown that people are able to effectively counter their hankering for sugary sweets with dark chocolate, and that many people, women in particular, are already using this trick to great effect. Dark chocolate is healthier than regular chocolate and actually has some good health benefits to justify any sugar intake that you are getting. Dark chocolate is made up of almost 70% cocoa and contains something called polyphenols that are good at fighting inflammation. A study also showed that polyphenols may actually help improve heart health too. Dark chocolate is low in sugar and high in these polyphenols, so you can feel better eating this snack every once in a while, without the guilt and empty calories that other chocolates contain. Number 3. Chia seeds. If you want to curb your desire for sugar without giving yourself any of the stuff, chia seeds are a really good option. These seeds are a really good source of nutrition and contain omega-3 fatty acids, which have been shown to have tremendous health benefits for both our bodies and brains. They also have soluble fibers which account for roughly 40% of their makeup. These fibers form a sort of jelly-like substance in your stomach when you eat them, which helps to make you feel much fuller and curb any desire to eat. Chia seeds are very filling because of this, and you won't be craving sugar if your body feels full and satisfied. Number 4. SugarFree Gum. Research is still ongoing, but for years people have tried using chewing gum to trick themselves into feeling full. This has had mixed results in scientific testing so far, but the practice is one that some swear by. Choosing the sugar-free kind will help you kick the sugar habit easier, and the sweet flavor will hopefully satisfy your hankering. Chewing gum is also just really good for your teeth, and that is especially true after a meal. Since it also helps to satisfy your hunger too, it is just an overall good option if you are struggling with self-control and need a little help. Number 5. Yogurt. Yogurt is another great option to help with sugar cravings. Packed with a lot of protein and calcium, this snack has been shown in testing to help regulate the appetite and curb any cravings you might be having. Yogurt can also be pretty filling, and a lot of the flavors are sweet too. If you want to get the healthiest kind of yogurt, go for one that has no added sugar with live cultures, which help to shield you from colds and other viruses by boosting your immune system. Number 6. Dates. Dates are a dried fruit that are very sweet and have a lot to offer in terms of nutrition. Dates are high in potassium, fiber, iron, and more, making them one of the healthiest options on this list. Because they are so sweet, you should not eat too many, so probably stick to around 3 or so. This is a good option if you have a real sweet tooth and are craving things like soda or candy. It will satisfy you and give you some nutritious benefits at the same time. Number 7. Veggies. If you got into the habit of craving unhealthy snacks, vegetables can help course correct you a bit. Putting vegetables into every meal that you have acts in a similar way to when you pair a sugary snack with your breakfast, slowly tricking your brain into accepting this as the new norm. This takes time and you'll be tempted to have a sugary snack during that adjustment period. But eventually, you will start craving healthier snacks instead of these sugary ones. Number 8. Eggs. Once you get your brain to enjoy sugar, it will crave those sugar rushes and demand more, which is what we feel as a craving. Eggs have an ingredient in them known as tyrosine, an amino acid that will help with this a lot. This building block protein sends a signal to release more dopamine to your neurotransmitters. which will satisfy your brain since it will get similar dopamine as from sugar. This is an easy way to get your brain to shut up about sugar, and it is also found in cheese, milk, and sesame seeds. Eggs are the best option here because they help you with one big issue for many: breakfast. The most important meal of the day has long since been dominated by sugary cereals, pastries, and a lot of unhealthy foods. These aren't going to get you far in terms of energy, and are just feeding that sugar addiction that you are developing. Opting for eggs will stop the craving while also setting you up for success throughout the rest of your day. Number 9, nuts. Nuts, like almonds, are a little sweet and have that bite-sized aspect to them that makes them feel similar to candy or other sugary sweets. They also have a lot of nutritional value and can fill you up quickly as a result. It's worth noting that not all nuts are built equal, and some are high in sodium or other things that you may want to limit. Grabbing a handful of nuts is a good idea when cutting out sugary foods, but you should limit yourself to a proper serving size, or else you would just be replacing one problem with another. Different nuts can help with energy levels, mental sharpness, protein intake, and more, so experiment and try to see which ones you like the most. Number 10, cinnamon. This is another way to trick your body into thinking that you just had sugar. Cinnamon not only is super sweet and used in a lot of people's favorite desserts, but it also helps to control blood glucose levels, which helps to reduce insulin spikes that might happen following a meal. The result is less cravings for sugar and food in general after a helping of cinnamon. A good way to easily introduce this into your routine is to add it to your coffee or tea. This is an option that has yielded positive results and could hopefully result in many people kicking their sugar habit once and for all. Number 11, kimchi. Kimchi and fermented foods in general improve your body's immune system. Studies have shown that this results in a reduction of food cravings as well as those derived from sugar specifically. If you don't like the popular fermented foods found in a lot of Asian cuisines though, you can also try some yogurt or pickles as a substitute. The goal is to get those fermented foods or even fermented drinks in there to spike your immune system. Then all your work is done and your body will push away those cravings for you. Number 12, sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are the whole package when it comes to curbing your sweet tooth. This food is sweet, super nutritious, and filling too. And while it is high in carbs, it also has some vitamins and fiber to help give your body that extra boost. The sweet part is the most important part here though, as you can have a sweet treat as part of your meal instead of added onto it. This can help you shave some calories off of your daily diet, as you won't have to add a dessert to your plate on sweet potato night. This food is also really easy to prepare and can go alongside just about anything. If you haven't tried it before, experiment and see how the sweetness impacts the taste of your favorite potato dishes, such as fries or mashed or baked potatoes. Number 13, meat, fish, and poultry. A study found that when the participants followed a weight loss diet that required they eat 25% of their food as protein, 60% of the group cut their late night snacking down significantly. This strategy can be used by you too, and you can easily cut out some needless snacking of the sugary variety by adding more protein into your diet. A lot of times what you perceive as a sugar craving might just be a call that it's time to eat. Try meeting those cravings with some protein and see if they still remain afterwards. Number 14, whole grains. Whole grains are packed with fiber, which can help give you the impression that you are full even when you haven't had that much to eat. Fiber is also really good for your overall digestive health, which might be affected if you are making a lifestyle change away from sugars. Feeling full is the easiest way to prevent cravings, and whole grains are easy to eat and most likely plentiful in everyone's pantry. Counter that craving with some good old-fashioned fiber instead. What food do you eat to counter your sugar cravings? Let us know in the comments below. Here are 2 more videos you might find interesting. Feel free to choose the one you like. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and share the video with your friends. And for more interesting videos on health, subscribe to the channel.